I've been asked on Curious Cat if I was a prankster at school. I was, but there's one prank that always comes to mind, and it probably wasn't the most imaginative one, but it's the one that still gives me a chuckle. So, we used to have this IT teacher called Mr. Taylor. He looked a bit like Moss from the IT crowd, and he was boring, he was slow. And even my mum commented, she met him at a parents' evening, and even she said he was really boring. I think the exact words were, he was a boring fucker. And there was one time when we'd just broken up for the summer holidays, and me and my mate Daniel saw him walking along the car park at the end of the day, and we joked that by the time he got to the end of the car park, it would be September again. So anyway, in IT, in I think 2003, we had to learn emails for some reason, even though most of us had been using emails now for about 2, 3, 4 years. So we all created an email account and we all got each other's email addresses, and we were just using it to sort of mess around, have a little bit of a play around. A few nights before, when I was at home, someone had sent me this virus basically. And what it is, it's a link that you click and it brings up a little pop up that says you are an idiot and an OK button. And the only way to get rid of this pop up is to press the OK button. So, but you press it and what happens is it disappears and then another one comes up. But as you go and click on that to get rid of it, it starts moving around the screen. And then you press it again and suddenly 5 come out of nowhere and start bouncing around, and before you know, you've got like hundreds of them just piling over these pop-ups. And I just thought, just for a laugh, I'd send it to all my mates in the class. And everyone screens were going haywire. There were kids getting pissed because their fucking work had been lost. Some of them had to do bloody essays and things from other lessons, and it turned up on every computer in the school. Somehow, I do not know, including allegedly a PowerPoint presentation that the head teacher was doing for some land developers because they were doing up the school. Apparently, they were having this sort of conference, and suddenly my little virus just appears on their electric board. I never knew what them things are called. When I started school, it was blackboards, then it became whiteboards, and just as I was leaving, it was electronic boards. But that moment made me laugh, and Mr. Taylor, I'd never seen him move so fast. He was in a panic. He looked the most human I'd ever seen him. And at the time, I felt really proud of myself for doing that. But now I'm a little bit older. Yeah, I still feel fucking proud of that.